Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again. We've got ourselves another Honkai Honkai Star Rail drip marketing live. And this time it's going to be for Evanescia, whatever the f they're deciding to call her, because it's pretty clear that this is, I think, the biggest recycling job we've ever seen in the history of Hoyoverse. They, without a doubt, just went ahead and just ported a Honkai Impact 3rd character into Honkai Star Rail. And this is pretty much all I need to show you to confirm that. This is a image of good old, where is she? Oh, here we go. This is Yae Sakura from, well, you probably guessed it, Honkai Impact 3rd. And what do you see going on over here? Good golly gee, this is pretty much the same fucking design with absolutely no changes at all. I think the only actual change, character-wise, that can be noted over here is, like, her hair is shorter. Yeah, I think that's it. They just gave her a haircut, a new outfit, and just put her in this game. But who's necessarily surprised? Who's necessarily surprised when... And I can't believe that I didn't have this pulled out already. This is what they put in Honkai Star Rail in version 3.7. Yes, this is Alicia over here, ladies and gentlemen. That is Alicia. Oh, wait, no, that's Cyrene. This one's Alicia. You might sometimes not be able to tell which game is which, but that's just how similar the fucking character designs actually are, guys. They're pretty much the same damn fucking thing. I don't really know why the Honkai Star Rail developers have decided to just do this again. It's actually just Control-C plus Control-V. It's nostalgia bait, right? Using some of the characters from their older franchise, Honkai Impact 3rd, and then just straight up porting them into Honkai Star Rail. But this is the reality over here, ladies and gentlemen. Are these guys creatively bankrupt? Have they decided that they don't actually know how to design unique characters for the game anymore? And so what they're going to do is just report in every other unit design that they've had before in a game that, I'm just going to be honest, nobody really plays Honkai Impact 3rd anymore. It's kind of like a dying game because A, it released in like 2016 or something like that. It released in like 2016. It is pretty outdated in terms of like how it functions in every single way as a gacha game. I've actually played it myself, so I can tell you firsthand how outdated it actually feels. And the results, ladies and gentlemen, are pretty clear. HSR 4.0, or just like Planarcadia as a whole, it's not necessarily like a game that necessarily is looking super popular. This was like the hype for 4.0, and then it immediately dropped down because the entire update, Planarcadia, the unit designs, all of that, they're not particularly exciting for a lot of people. You can see it's even going back all the way to like 2026 over here, right at the very start of it, when we were still on fucking Honkai Star Rail 3.8. Remember the Dahlia patch? It hasn't really recovered since. And what's obvious is that the design of Silverwolf and all of that, the hype, we have Silverwolf level 999 over here. Sorry, that's the baseline Silverwolf. We have Silverwolf level 999 over here. She didn't do anything for those fucking numbers. Absolutely nothing at all. Because everyone just thinks it's the same goddamn shit over again. And people don't necessarily like that. And this is just the same exact thing, except this time, maybe there'll be a little bit of hype. Because people didn't even fucking play this game, and so they might not recognize this unit. But wait, oh wait, now everyone played this game though, so they are gonna recognize this unit. And then people were like, oh, wasn't Yae Miko an XP? Oh, wait, she's an XP of this. Oh, I see, that's pretty cool. But at least the designs here look pretty goddamn different, right? Like the hair is completely different, like the body, all of that, the structure, it's all different. And then you just got the same fucking shit over here. And to pour even more salt on the wound, ladies and gentlemen, when you look at this design, check out another splash art that exists in the game. Sorry. It's like the same fucking pose. So they Control-C, Control-V'd the character design, and then they Control-C, Control-V the fucking pose with Remembrance Trailblazer. And you wanna know what the funniest thing is about this shit, bro? Just take a look at this, man. I need you to take a look at this post over here because it's legitimately hilarious. Like, I don't know if Mr. Jokey's intent over here was to advertise Evanesia or Yasak or whatever the fuck you're gonna call her, right? As a, I don't know if his goal was to advertise her as a remembrance DPS or whatever, but he basically just showed how similar their poses actually are with this one. Yeah, and even all the comments, none of them are addressing it. This shit looks like it was actually just traced. I don't know, man. Or maybe it was like the same artist working on both of them. But when you see the side by side, this shit literally looks criminal. Control C, Control V on the poses, and then Control C, Control V, ladies and gentlemen, on the entire character design. Because guess what? I'm not gonna go out here and talk about shit like this outfit or like, you know, like whatever she's got going on when it comes to the clothing as unique, bro. This is straight up one of the most boring designs I think anyone's ever seen in the game. Oh, she has a blouse, a coat, a skirt, and then... Is this not just like the most milquetoast whatever? Like, it's just regular fucking clothes. It's just like regular fucking clothes that I feel like you would see in like an NPC at this point. Hey, yeah, she just stole March 7th's wardrobe. Oh, is the back of her hair is tied up? You know what, guys? I might have been wrong. Remember when I said something about how her hair is like simply just shorter? I just realized the back of her hair is probably just tied up and it's gonna go long or something in one of the animations or something like that. But this is the thing. We've obviously already seen that this is one of the most creatively bankrupt designs ever. This one probably still takes the cake as like the most low effort slop the company has ever produced, especially when you look at the baseline version. But don't worry, guys, it's getting even worse. Y'all know this guy, right? Ashvale. Everyone called him a Boot Hill SP. Everyone called this a Boot Hill different version. And, well, when you look at the fact that this guy literally just looks like they took Boot Hill's outfit and then inverted the colors. Wow. That design looks pretty much copy-pasted as well. And look at the pose over here. Bro, can they get, like, a different angle? Like... I don't know what it is with this artist, but they've been just spamming this top-down thing like there's no other alternative available to them. They had to be saving money in incredible ways over here to just be constantly doing this pose over and over and over again for all of the fucking units. And I think this is the part over here that's really going to rustle a lot of people's jimmies. Hoyoverse used to do this way better in the past, right? And they used to do it way better in regards to Honkai Star Rail. Nobody complained about the design of this unit. Nobody. Nobody complained even after seeing the animations. Because this is obviously supposed to be a different form of Raiden. Right? Raiden Mei from Honkai Impact 3rd and Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact. But it's so clear how different she is, right? It's so clear that her design is so much more unique than any of the other garbage we've had, any of the actual garbage that we're getting in 4.0, that she actually felt like a different character. Right? It was good. And the proof that I can show you over here is just how different she looks compared to all of the actual Honkai Impact 3rd designs. You got all of them right here. So much more different. She looks even different compared to like the newer ones that came out. This one's absolutely crazy. Like this is one of like the... Remember how he said Honkai Impact 3rd is dying? That's because they introduced a whole new cast of characters, but they decided to bring some of the old ones back because the game started dying. So yeah, that's like the newest version of her in that game. It still looks different than the shit that you're seeing over here. Did they like just run out of budget to, I don't know, add differentiations? Why is it that this character gets to look so unique but still fulfill like the vision of an XP, but then Cyrene's just a straight fucking port of Alicia? And now Evanesia, guys, is just a straight fucking port of Yae Sakura. It feels like these guys have given up. It feels like these guys are like either scared of taking any type of risk at all And they actually do think that their old designs from Honkai Impact 3rd are enough to carry the game through. Why change when people are going to buy the slop anyways? That's a good take to make, because I don't know how you can even justify whatever the fuck is going on with this shit over here. I don't think there's any way to justify it at all. And I think the reality that most people have is that Hoyoverse actually put in effort back in the day. They actually put in effort. And unfortunately, there's no effort being put in now. And you want to know what my favorite thing is, guys? We, yesterday, did this really funny thing where we baited a bunch of Mr. Pokey chatters, a bunch of members of the HSR community, guys. And the end result is that we have a bunch of restricted users from the HSR community whose messages are getting filtered, but I still get to see them. Here's an example of it. Retarded ass Gotcha More Andy, you don't even play the game. Just STF you and you go do something better with your miserable life. You're out here watching my stream though. Can't you just turn it off? Yeah, can't you just turn my stream off? Imagine hate watching to this high of a degree where you're out here saying that somebody should do something else when you could just do something else, and then all of this hate that you have would disappear. Guys, this is the level of defense. This is how pathetic this community is. And what's obviously super fucking clear when you take a look at these trend charts over here, the community is dying. The community is disappearing. And that's what occurs when a game becomes niche. That's what occurs when a game becomes abandoned by its developers. And, well, the loyal players, the delusional players, they stay, right? They stay while everyone that has any self-respect for themselves as a game or as a game player, they leave. And that's what happened with HSR. Everyone's leaving. All the normal people, all the people that have any, like, you know, actual good decision-making ability. And so the only people that are still going to be left are the absolute bums, the losers, the people that go ahead because they know nobody's streaming the fucking game anymore. And this is where we get to pull up my favorite website. Why do you think this guy that obviously is hate watching me is hate watching me? Sorry, I just wanted to show that. I just wanted to show that. Not related, but simply just another Hoyoverse game. Why do you think I have so many hate watches right now? Yeah. Guys, the drip market just came out and these are the views. And would you look at that? It's just been falling. Free fall. Ever since version 3.8. Just a fucking free fall, bro. Average viewers of 826 on Monday. This is the new end game for HSR. It's hate watching people critiquing the game because there's no actual content creators left covering it. Good. Oh my god. Road. That is truly a golden experience right there. I did. What the fuck? Wait, that was the game's viewership during January. That was the game's viewership during January, ladies and gentlemen. This shit is cooked. And it's only getting more cooked because I don't think this whole Control-C, Control-V garbage, right? I don't think anyone's really down for it anymore. I think everyone's getting sick and tired of it, especially after the fact, guys, they've been doing stuff like this. Look, guys, we're teasing all the new characters. Oh, by the way, they're just old characters that we've had before. And my favorite one is, like, Yao Guang, right? Because, like, it's so obvious to, I think, anyone that's ever played this game before that this literally just looks like a female version of Finon. Yeah, no, this character is just she just looks like a Genderbent version of this guy. So, Yao Guang is just Genderbent Finon. 100%. I don't even think anyone can disagree with that. It's so fucking similar, it's insane. She's just a female version of him, and he came out in like 3.4, didn't even get a full fucking year. Ashvale is just a different version of Boot Hill. This is just a Control-C, Control-V. This is another Control-C, Control-V. Is there a single original character in Planarcadia? Is there a single character, either dripped or shown or just whatever in Planarcadia, that actually looks like they weren't 90% inspired from an existing one? I think this game is out of original designs. I think that they actually, like, fired half the people on their fucking character design team. Because how does this happen? And how is it happening to such a high degree? Bro, I don't even think anyone can have interest in this game anymore because it's all just going to be shit that you have seen before. I think one thing is pretty abundantly clear. Something happened right, in the past year of this game. Oh, God. Something happened in the past year of this game, right? For it to lose a massive amount of engagement. And I think Hoyoverse themselves probably recognizes that and is starting to slash the budget. Because what are they going to do instead? Release a new title because they rode this one into the fucking ground. They took this title and they fucking ripped it apart, bro. It's done. It's over. The golden era of HSR will never come back. And this game is 100% going to turn into a niche one after this trash. And so it legitimately seems like Planarcadia 4.0 is a result of that budget getting slashed. Where this is the anniversary unit. Like some people are saying this bitch is supposed to have a global passive. You could have at least tried. You could have at least tried. Because one thing you can comfortably say about Amphorius is that Cyrene was like the only unit that really seemed like a Control-C, Control-V, right? Sure, you could say Finon as well, but Kevin Coslada has never been playable in a game before, right? You can sort of play him in Honkai Impact 3rd, but he was never actually a unit that you could pull. So him showing up isn't that big of a deal in my opinion because he's never been like, you know, monetized to that degree. But this shit where, you know, Alicia has like multiple forms, bro, what is going on? What is happening over here? And now they're doing it again and again, bro, and like again, and like, bro, and like again. At least they tried with Dan Hung. At least they tried with March 7th and Evernight. Bro, these guys just fucking gave up, man. And you know that's just a fact. You know that's just something that has occurred. Imagine that this was your little, like, drip marketing thing that you did. Bro, does this even look good now? Bro, does this even, like, look good? I think this was just an admission from them that they were fucking cooked. I think this is just like an early admission for the developers. Yeah, we fired half of our character design team. Sparkle, Finon, Blade, Boothill, Silverwolf, Sakura. It's just a clown show at this point. Yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense that this is the land of elation and the land of goofiness, because this game just seems goofy now. The region of Control-C, Control-V. And the crazy thing is, guys, I don't understand necessarily this goal to just, like, appeal repeatedly to rehashed, reused character designs that they've already done before, because you already lost all those old players. You might as well just bring in more and more new stuff, because you've already power crept the shit out of the game. You have pushed out everyone that was playing it before, and I don't think there's enough Honkai Impact 3rd players to fill in the massive player drop that you caused. That's not Sakura, it's Rin. Just shut the fuck up, okay? Just shut your fucking mouth, okay? Like, who the like, what? Bro, this game is designed around, like, the same unit showing up in different universes, and they have slightly different fucking names. Just shut up. Just shut up. Like, look. Oh, Sakura Sim. Sakura, yeah? Just shut up. It even says fucking Sakura right here. What are you even saying? Yeah, well, why the does this page say Sakura then, bitch? Well, you gonna tell? Why don't you go message the wiki and tell them they're wrong? Hey, just go message the wiki and say that they're wrong. Anyways, I mean that they're saying it's Rin. Oh, people are saying that. Oh, people are saying that she's not meant to be her. Okay, well, you can go tell everyone that's saying that they're retarded then. Yeah, you can just if they're trying to convince you that this unit is not this unit, just call them retarded because they are. Right? And they should probably find that out. How pathetic is this, guys? There are already people trying to defend it and say it's not a straight Control-C, Control-V. It's pretty fucking obvious that it is, brother, man. It's pretty obvious that it is. And when you know it was better in the past, Hoyoverse actually put in effort in the past when it came to their XPs, when it came to all these alternative versions. And now you're at the point where all of that creativity is gone and they're doing it multiple times in a row. How do you release two characters? Remember, they're both coming in the same update. These two units that are straight, both Control-C, Control-V jobs, they're both coming in the same update. How wild is that? What's going to come out in like 3.3, bro? Is it going to be the other version of Blade who's just going to look exactly the same as the original version of Blade? They could have at least tried. And it's pretty obvious they're not even trying at all at this point. Let me know what you thought about this one. Peace.